Hey guys, my name is Chris Kali and today I have a little story video for you guys. We love stories, we love storytelling, we love fantasy and lore. Guild Wars 2, you can make your own characters, and I always love a little bit of role playing in a game, making up your own story for the characters, like why is your character looking like this, etc. Maybe the name depends on something, making up an own fantasy story, what is going on or where she's coming from, and together with AI I have wrote a script and background story of one of the characters. We use ChatGTP. You can ask questions, but also you can ask them or AI to help you with writing a story. It is really fun, it is really cool to use. I get really excited when I was working with the program. For example, you ask like, hey, I want to write a story about this and this and this, and then he's already writing some pages for you. But of course he's making up a lot of his own, but I was not agreeing every time with it, so I had to rewrite everything again and again and again, or to correct like please replace this for this object, and don't forget this is more important than this, and then ChatGPT is like rewriting and rewriting. ChatGTP is a very good tool for me to use. As you hear, English is not my main language, so and I have dyslexia, so writing is a hell for me. Together with this program we have write an awesome script. I hope you are in for a bit of a storytelling moment. But I thought it was a fun, cool idea to record this for you guys. I want to make a little cinematic RD video for you guys. I hope you really like and enjoy this story.
Leah, goddess of Muse. In the ancient world of Tyria, the people believed in the 6 gods, and among them was Lissa, the enigmatic goddess of water, beauty, and illusion. She possessed a deep connection to the realm of creativity, and her realm was intertwined with that of Leah, the goddess of Muse. However, unbeknownst to the living mortals of Tyria, there was a hidden goddess named Leah, the goddess of Muse. Unlike the other gods, Leah's existence was a secret, known only to the 6 gods themselves. Leah admired Lissa, not only for her divine powers but also for her ability to create mesmerizing illusions and inspire breathtaking beauty in all things. In Lissa, Leah saw a mother figure, someone to look up to and seek guidance from. Yet, unknown to Leah, her admiration would become one of the main reasons for her eventual journey to Tyria as a human being. Leah's talents as the goddess of Muse had grown beyond what was expected of a secret deity. Her influence on Tyria was spreading, touching the hearts of mortals in ways that could not be ignored. However, as much as Leah reveled in the creativity she bestowed upon the world, her actions began to clash with Lissa's domain of illusions. Lissa, with her keen perception and insights into the hearts of all beings, sensed that Leah's actions were not entirely genuine. She saw that Leah's desire to inspire mortals came from a place of genuine love, but there was a hidden conflict within her. Leah yearned for the world to recognize her divinity and her connection to the gods. This yearning for recognition led Leah to inadvertently create illusions that blurred the lines between God and mortal. While Leah believed she was empowering mortals, Lissa perceived that the people's adoration was not solely for the sake of creativity but because they believed Leah was a divine figure. The lines between inspiration and deception were becoming dangerously thin. Disappointed by Leah's unconscious blurring of divine and mortal boundaries, Lissa brought her before the council of the 6 gods. There, she argued that Leah must return to Tyria as a human being to experience life in its raw, unfiltered form, and to learn the true meaning of inspiration and creativity. Feeling a mix of confusion and sorrow, Leah accepted the council's judgment, trusting in Lissa's wisdom. Stripped of her divine form and memories, she was reborn as a mortal being on Tyria, a human elementalist named Leah. As an elementalist, Leah's magic was intertwined with her artistic nature. Her manipulation of the elements became an art form in itself, with the visuals of her spells taking on a breathtaking and mesmerizing quality, like her mother figure Lissa. When she wielded her powers, it was akin to witnessing a beautiful dance of elemental forces, leaving onlookers in awe and wonder. As the goddess of Muse, Leah was particularly drawn to the power of water. She used it to heal wounds and mend the spirit, nurturing life and providing much-needed support to her allies on the battlefield. But as a human being, she loved the magic of Earth instantly, and knows how to combine those elements perfectly. Leah adapted to her human life. She couldn't shake the feeling that she had lost something invaluable. She was drawn to the arts, music, and storytelling, yearning to reclaim the divine essence she once embodied. Yet, deep down, she knew that she must learn to inspire without the allure of godhood, to inspire purely from the heart. As Leah traversed Tyria, she encountered Queen Jenna, the ruler of Crida, a powerful and influential nation. Unbeknownst to Leah, Queen Jenna had her suspicions about the hidden goddess among the mortals. Intrigued by the elemental magic and artistic brilliance displayed by Leah, Queen Jenna took a keen interest in her adventures. The bustling streets of Divinity's Reach, the grand capital city of Crida. People go about their daily activities as Leah, disguised as a human elementalist, walks with a hint of curiosity and uncertainty.
Lee says to herself, "This world is so vast and full of life. Each step I take feels like a new journey, yet I can't shake the feeling that something is missing."
Suddenly, the sound of cheering and laughter draws Lee's attention. A crowd has gathered to witness a performance by skilled musicians and acrobats in a nearby square. Amidst the crowd, Queen Jenna stands with a glimmer of intrigue in her eyes. Leah says,
Drawn by the mesmerizing performance, what a captivating sight.
Leah moves closer to get a better view, unknowingly catching Queen Jenna's attention. Intrigued by the aura of artistry surrounding Leah, the queen decides to approach her.
Queen Jenna says, smiling warmly, "I see you are taken in by the beauty of the arts. They hold a special place in my heart too."
As they talk, Captain Eric discreetly observes from a distance, his suspicions piqued.
Lee says, surprised by the Queen's presence, "Oh, forgive me, Your Majesty. I didn't mean to intrude."
Queen Jenna says, kindly, "No intrusion at all. In fact, I find your fascination quite refreshing. You seem to possess a unique aura, as if you have a deeper connection to the arts."
Lee says, nervous, "It's just that. I've always felt a deep appreciation for creativity and the beauty it brings to the world."
Queen Jenna says, leaning in, her voice hushed, "I believe there's more to you than meets the eye. I sense a hidden power within you, something extraordinary."
Lee says, taken aback, "How could you know such a thing?"
Queen Jenna says, smiling knowingly, "It's a gift I possess, a keen intuition that guides me. Tell me, who are you, truly?"
Lee says, hesitant, "My name is Lee. That much I know. But beyond that, I'm not certain of my past."
Queen Jenna says, curious, "A mystery, then. We all have secrets we wish to uncover. There's an air of divinity about you, Leah. A spark of something greater."
Lee says, bewildered, "Divinity? I don't understand."
Queen Jenna says, softly, "There are whispers of gods and goddesses, powerful beings that shape the world. Some believe in the existence of a seventh god, the goddess of Muse, a deity that inspires mortals through art and creativity."
Lee says, surprised and cautious, "How could you know about such things?"
Queen Jenna says, smiling knowingly, "My dear Leah, as the Queen of Crida, I'm privy to many secrets, and my intuition seldom fails me. I have my suspicions about your true nature, but it is a secret I will guard, for now."
Lee says, grateful, "Thank you, Your Majesty. I feel a connection to the arts and the elements, but I don't understand why."
Queen Jenna says, gentle, "Perhaps the answers lie within you, waiting to be discovered. Embrace your talents, Leah, and know that you have a friend in me. Should you ever need guidance, I shall be there."
Leah looks into Queen Jenna's eyes, sensing the sincerity and warmth in her words. A sense of belonging washes over her as she finds comfort in the Queen's presence.
Lee says, softly, "Thank you, Your Majesty." Your kindness means more than you know.
Queen Jenna says, with a smile. You are most welcome, Leah. Now, let us enjoy this splendid performance together, and may it inspire us both.
As Leah and Queen Jenna continue to converse, Captain Eric discreetly approaches one of his fellow guards, expressing his concerns.
Captain Eric says, whispering. Keep an eye on that newcomer talking to the Queen. Something about her seems suspicious. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's as if she carries a hidden secret.
Guard says, nodding. Understood, Captain. I'll make discreet inquiries and see if I can uncover anything. The guard discreetly keeps a watchful eye on Leah, making subtle inquiries without drawing attention. Meanwhile, Leah and Queen Jenna enjoy the performance, unaware of the watchful eyes observing their every move. As the goddess of Muse lived as a human, she began to understand the importance of genuine inspiration, free from the trappings of illusion. She embraced her role as a human, but her longing to reunite with the divine essence that once defined her never faded. Now, with the memories of her true identity still veiled, Leah, goddess of Muse, stands at the intersection of two worlds. Her journey to prove her worthiness as a true goddess has only just begun, and she continues to draw inspiration from her connection with Lissa, her divine mother figure. With Queen Jenna and her circle of friends by her side, she seeks to inspire Tyria once again, this time with a profound understanding of the beauty that lies in the heart of both gods and mortals alike. Queen Jenna's opulent throne room, adorned with regal tapestries and grand chandeliers. Queen Jenna and Leah sit on ornate chairs, taking a momentary break from their busy day. The guard, who was discreetly instructed by Captain Eric to keep an eye on them, discreetly lingers at a distance, attempting to blend into the background.
Queen Jenna says, smiling warmly. Leah, you have a way of brightening even the grandest of halls with your presence.
Lee says, grateful. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your kindness means a great deal to me.
Queen Jenna says, curious. Tell me more about your journey. What brought you to Divinity's Reach, and how did you come to discover your talents as an elementalist?
Lee says, pausing, choosing her words carefully. It's a story of self-discovery, Your Majesty. I always felt drawn to the arts and the wonders of the elements, but I can't recall a definitive moment of awakening. It's as if my connection to the creative forces has always been a part of me.
Queen Jenna says, nodding. I sense there's more to your tale than you let on, but I understand that some secrets are meant to be kept.
Lee says, grateful for the Queen's understanding. You have a keen perception, Your Majesty. There are aspects of my past that remain veiled, even from me. But I'm grateful for the new life I found here, in your kingdom.
As they continue their conversation, the guard discreetly listens, trying to glean any information that may be of interest to Captain Eric.
Queen Jenna says, softly. Leah, I must ask you something. Do you trust me?
Lee says, looking into the Queen's eyes, feeling a bond between them. With all my heart, Your Majesty. Your compassion and understanding have been a guiding light on my journey. Lee says, hesitant, her gaze shifting as she tries to find the right words. Your Majesty, there is something about you. I see the god Lissa in you. The mesmerizing beauty and the way you inspire your people. It's as if you carry a spark of divinity within your soul.
Queen Jenna's expression softens, a mix of surprise and contemplation.
Queen Jenna says, curious. That's a profound observation, Leah. Lissa, the goddess of water, beauty, and illusion, is revered by many, but to be compared to her is an honor beyond words.
Lee says, respectful. Your Majesty, you wield power not just through strength but also through the way you touch people's hearts. I feel that there's more to your connection with the gods than anyone knows.
As Lee's words hang in the air, the guarded secret of her own divine identity becomes even more profound. Queen Jenna takes a moment to absorb Lee's observation, her thoughts turning inward.
Queen Jenna says, smiling. Then trust that I will keep your secrets safe, whatever they may be. The past does not define who you are now, and I believe in the person you have become.
Lee says, grateful. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your kindness means a great deal to me.
Queen Jenna says, leaning in, her voice hushed. I must admit, I sense a remarkable familiarity about you, Leah. You remind me of the tales of a seventh god, a deity known as the goddess of Muse. A being of inspiration and creativity, capable of touching the hearts of mortals with the magic of art and beauty.
Lee's eyes widen in surprise, realizing that Queen Jenna somehow knows about her true identity as the goddess of Muse.
Lee says, carefully, Your Majesty, it's true that I have a connection to the arts and the elements. But the identity you speak of, it is one that I've long kept hidden.
Queen Jenna says, nodding understandingly. I understand the weight of such knowledge. Your secret is safe with me, Leah. But tell me, why did you choose to hide among mortals? What brings you to Tyria?
Lee says, hesitant. I felt a longing to experience the world in its most authentic form. To understand the mortals I inspired and the true impact of my influence. Yet, I never expected that my journey would lead me to meet someone as remarkable as you, Your Majesty.
Queen Jenna says, intrigued. And so, our paths have crossed for a reason. Perhaps it is fate that has brought us together.
As Leah and Queen Jenna share this intimate conversation, the guard who was discreetly instructed by Captain Eric to keep an eye on them continues to watch, now even more curious about their mysterious exchange. Guard says, whispering to himself the goddess of Muse, and Queen Jenna's knowledge of her. What secrets lie within their shared past? Leah and Queen Jenna continue to talk, their connection growing deeper, each one holding the weight of their divine identities in the presence of the other. Queen Jenna, recognizing the potential of having a powerful and benevolent goddess in her midst, sought to uncover the truth behind Lee's mortal facade. As they spent more time together, a bond formed between them, and Leah found solace in Queen Jenna's wisdom and guidance.
Queen Jenna says, sensing the guard's presence and concern, she addresses him with a kind smile. Captain Eric's duty to protect the kingdom is commendable, but there is no need to worry. Leah is a dear friend, and her presence here poses no threat.
Guard says, respectfully, of course, Your Majesty. My apologies for any misunderstanding. The guard, feeling reassured by Queen Jenna's words, nods and discreetly steps away, giving the Queen and Leah their privacy once more.
Queen Jenna says, turning back to Leah. I hope you don't mind, Leah. The safety of the realm is our top priority, and Captain Eric is merely doing his duty.
Lee says, understanding. I completely understand, Your Majesty. Your kingdom's protection is of utmost importance.
Queen Jenna says, softly. Now, back to the matter at hand. Your presence here, as the goddess of Muse, must be intertwined with the unfolding events in Tyria. There is a reason for our paths crossing, and I believe it goes beyond mere chance.
Lee says, intrigued. You think there's a greater purpose to all of this?
Queen Jenna says, nodding. Call it intuition or a feeling in my heart, but I believe destiny is at work here. The god's influence in our lives is far-reaching, and your presence in Tyria may hold a key to understanding the delicate balance between gods and mortals.
Lee says, thoughtful. It's a daunting thought, but if it is my role to play, then I shall embrace it with an open heart.
As they speak, the guard, who had stepped away, continues to observe from a distance, still curious about the mysterious connection between the Queen and Leah. Guard says, whispering to himself, a delicate balance between gods and mortals. What could it all mean? Leah and Queen Jenna continue their conversation, delving deeper into the mysteries that surround them. Meanwhile, Captain Eric, seeing that everything appears calm, gives a subtle nod to the guard, signaling that they can withdraw their watchful eyes for now.
Captain Eric says, to the guard. Keep a close watch from a distance, but for now, we'll let them be.
Guard says, nodding, understood, Captain. As the guard remains discreetly vigilant, Leah and Queen Jenna, unaware of the continued observation, share their thoughts, bonding over the weight of their divine identities and the uncertain future that lies ahead. As the conversation between Leah and Queen Jenna deepens, Leah finds herself opening up more to the Queen. She shares her struggles with embracing her mortal life fully while yearning for her divine identity, as the goddess of Muse. Queen Jenna listens with empathy, understanding the complexities of the dual roles Leah must navigate.
Queen Jenna says, smiling warmly, "Leah, I must say, your presence has brought a renewed sense of wonder and creativity to the court. Tyria is fortunate to have you among its citizens."
Lee says, touched. Your Majesty, the feeling is mutual. Your grace and leadership inspire not just your people but also the goddess of Muse herself.
If you want to see some more, please comment down below. I'm curious what you guys think of it. Maybe I can make a new chapter or a new story for another character that I have. I have like many leftovers. Making this whole cinematic using all my Adobe experience that I have. I had really fun and it is something else and I definitely want to do more with it. And maybe it inspires you too to do a bit more with role playing, trying some stuff out with AI. It works so funny and quirky. It's like a little conversation you have with the computer. This tool was really useful to me and I had so much fun to create a story for one of my characters. So I hope you like it too. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Ciao ciao.